So, to begin, we're now going to basically teach Katelyn some stuff about every team, and she will be able to cut off a bit of the fat. Basically, we're talking about the Dallas Cowboys. I think we can all agree on that.
We can't. No. Can't knock them out yet. I got to hear all the information.
We did mention it. So there will be prizes. If you can guess the winner, we will be buying you a piece of merchandise. Details still need to be confirmed, but basically probably merchandise from your favorite team as the prize. That sounds like a pretty good deal to me. And hand up.
Do yes. I get merchandise as well?
We'll have to see.
That's one of the keys to my heart is merchandise. I was going to buy teams merchandise because I just felt like I would connect with them more that way, but I can't do that until I narrow it down a bit.
Well, and we'll also have a prize for the person that comes on and gives the best pitch for why Katelyn should be a fan of their team, voted by you. So if you want to come on and pitch to Katelyn about why she should be a fan of your team, then let us know. Our DMs are always open. So we're going to go in bracket order. So we're going to go from the left. So I realized this morning that you'd done NFC and AFC. I don't know how it took me that long to click, but yeah. Yes, Katelyn, you have your hand up?
Comment. Carolina Panthers have done a pretty good pitch to me already.
Just yes. Did you hear about that, Caleb?
Yeah. Didn't they follow you guys on Twitter?
They followed us on Twitter. They
Someone
clearly
attacked
know
us
about
for
the
it
bracket.
too.
Oh yeah, that was very funny. So this is the Denver Broncos. They are from Denver. They play.
Really?
I kind of like this stadium. It's got a nice feel to it when you watch the games and everything. Now, I guess most importantly, so what do you think of their color scheme?
Is that just a clarification? Is that like a navy blue or is that like a black?
It's navy blue. It's orange and navy blue.
Orange and okay. I kind of like that. I do like
also,
that.
a fun fact, the Denver Broncos are my dad's favorite team. So this is just the QB and their most marketable player. So, Cal, did you give us a quick rundown on what you can expect if she became a Broncos fan?
So Von Miller, who's on the left, he actually was out for all of last year. So that's part of why they had a rough year. He's their primary edge rusher, which means that he tackles the opposing quarterback the most. I know Von Miller was a former Super Bowl MVP when they won it roughly 5 years ago. Drew Lock is their quarterback, and he is arguably one of the 5 worst quarterbacks in the NFL.
Okay.
All right. Moving on.
The only part of that has really stuck in my head is that he's practically one of the worst. But
I mean,
that's fine. That's effective.
The Buffalo Bills from Buffalo.
I like those colors. Those are good colors.
That's a good straight up thing to say. Their stadium, small, but boy, their fans pack a punch. And I think if you know anything about Buffalo, that their fans are crazy and jump into tables.
So part of why the Buffalo Bills are fun is that they call themselves the Bills Mafia. They totally do jump into tables. The quarterback that's on the left is Josh Allen, and that was his really poor attempt of growing a mustache last year.
It's definitely not a top 5. It's not at Austin Matthews mustache level. So,
wait, I've seen the picture on the right. I think I watched that game.
You watched that game, yes.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I remember seeing that happen.
Yeah, and Stephon Diggs is on the right, and he came and basically between the two of them this past year, they were untouchable combination with quarterback and wide receiver.
All right, the next matchup we have the New England Patriots. They are from Foxborough. Foxborough, yeah. That's their color scheme. Katelyn, any questions, thoughts on that?
It's not bad. I can get on board with that color. They look good together.
They're one of the most winning teams in NFL history. They play at Gillette Stadium, which has got a kind of a cool vibe to it. Looks kind of nice. I mean,
so the quarterback is Cam Newton, who is one of the strangest dressers in the NFL. I would equate his fashion style to be Russell Westbrook era if you connect to the NBA. So you never know what he's going to have at the post-game press conference. So if you want to watch a team who you can watch in the post-game press conference, Cam Newton might be your guy. And he won MVP back when dabbing was a thing a few years ago. So like he was totally dabbing after scoring touchdowns and doing the Superman
Oh, boy.
celebration.
He was actually a pioneer of the dab.
On the right is Stephon Gilmore. He was the Defensive Player of the Year for 2019.
TJ Watt was robbed that year.
He's definitely a star in the league and deserves to be up there.
And you definitely can't count out a Bill Belichick team. All right, they will be playing. Now, this is a big first-round matchup. One of the best teams, one of the most electrifying offenses, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, no.
Well, now this, just to give a bit of history, this was one of the first ever games where Katelyn watched in full. So they've already got a bit of a sentimental spot there.
They've got a special spot in my heart. They really do.
They play at Arrowhead, which is a really cool stadium. One of the ones I want to check out the most because they've got some passionate fans. Katelyn, their color scheme is good. No,
I'm a big fan of it.
Interesting. They are quarterbacked by Kermit the Frog as well.
Oh, I see that.
I was not expecting to see Kermit the Frog there. Patrick Mahomes is their quarterback, but that's totally the right hair for him. So he didn't do it wrong. The players on either side are definitely his most dynamic offensive weapons. There's Tyreek Hill, who I believe he still has the handle on Twitter of @Cheetah because he's just that fast. And Travis Kelce is he's a tight end, so a little bit bigger, but he's always a threat to go down and score a touchdown as well. And he is known for being very likable and funny.
Unfortunately, the only thing I think that sort of prevents you from fully jumping on, they're pretty much the best team in the league now, or one of the best. So you definitely look like you're being a bit of a bandwagon. So we had the New England Patriots play the Kansas City Chiefs. I think that's a matchup which has been already decided. But this is a matchup where now we're going to have to start learning a bit. So the Las Vegas Raiders, formerly known as the Oakland Raiders, they have one of the most iconic, I think, color schemes in all the NFL. Would you agree, Caleb?
I mean, everyone knows silver and black is Oakland. It's not that there's a lot of color, but when you see silver and black, it's like, oh, yeah. And I said Oakland.
That is their stadium they play in. I think, because it compares like the Death Star or something. It's just like this big circle in Vegas. Looks a bit out of place, but looks quite nice and cool. So now
I'm really digging those colors are nice. I feel like that's sick. What's wrong with the guy on the right?
I don't know. It's just a funny photo I found.
That looks
so
scary.
The players, I'll just go left to right. So Josh Jacobs is their young running back. He's been very dynamic since he entered the league as a first-round pick out of Alabama. And on the right is their quarterback, Derek Carr. And he's definitely a bit eccentric. I don't know that anyone would say that he's the best quarterback, but he's up there. He's at least top 10, top 15. And I think people have said that he wears like eyeliner when he plays and stuff like that. So that's part of why like that photo particularly like might look a little bit weird.
It's like he's staring at
Darren Waller. Yeah, well, that's why I chose it. Now, they will be playing the Pittsburgh Steelers from Pittsburgh. Now, I love this
stadium.
They
look like bumblebees. Okay.
That's not even their, like, what was it? Don't they have like that bumblebee jersey? Like they don't wear it anymore, but they used to, like the black and yellow stripe one.
Wow.
So they definitely have a throwback one that has black and yellow stripes, and it's bad.
I am a sucker for like stadiums on the water's edge and stuff. So like on whatever river that is, I don't know my river geography in Pittsburgh, but that just looks really sick to me. And the yellow seats look pretty cool as well. As you can probably tell by the pictures, this is when I started to just get a bit creative and a bit bored of all the pictures.
So TJ Watt was the runner-up for Defensive Player of the Year this last year. Great edge rusher. He's JJ Watt's younger brother, but I think
I was going to say, I feel like I
recognize what he
recognize
keeps
that name.
doing. TJ Watt, if he keeps doing what he's doing, he's going to become the best Watt brother as far as NFL career. The quarterback that is in the middle, he is probably playing his last year this year. people call him Big Ben because his last name is Roethlisberger, and no one likes saying or spelling that. And so getting away with a nice courtesy Big Ben. On the right is Juju Smith-Schuster getting smacked down by the Cincinnati Bengals.
Von Bell it was.
Juju Smith-Schuster is big on TikTok, so if you like TikTok dances, you should probably become a fan of the Steelers.